Making friends is one of the hardest things to accomplish. As a person grows up, most people take their friends for granted while they are still young. In some instances, long time friendship is put to an end due to political differences. That is something that I will never understand. It is most especially hard for older men to make friends with other people. For one, no one is interested in being a man's best friend unless they have money. Men of their peers are working or already have established friend groups. Why must life be so hard? It is also seen as a weakness when men express their feelings, struggles, or insecurities. Unless they are celebrities or rich, friendship is one of the most important things that most people take for granted. That is why books showing how to make friends secretly make a lot of money. Humans need connection with other people. Even with access technology or AI, nothing will ever beat having a physical contact with another person.
Can I touch your stomach for good luck?
No, don't touch.
This leads to the new movie that has just been released by A24 titled The Friendship, starring Tom Robinson and Mr. Ant-Man himself, Paul Rudd. The fans of the movie will surely watch the movie secretly because it hits home. Friendship is an accurate example of the bottom of the barrel stories that Hollywood will never consider producing. It is hard to see the selling pitch of the film to a wide audience. Even if the tickets were free, it is hard to imagine anyone giving a crap about this specific movie. Let's get deep into the plot and be done with it. The film stars Tim Robinson playing the character of Craig Waterman, a boring wife best friend, physically unappealing dad. He has accepted the fact that no one likes him or is interested in his life, job, hobby, or feelings aside from his wife Tammy. One day, a neighbor moves into the neighborhood. Tammy's wife sees it as an opportunity to get her husband a new friend who might be able to share their boring interests. It all works out. The new neighbor, Justin, likes him. They enjoy each other's company. Justin introduces Tim to all of his friends and co-workers in the area. The type of bond seems to be insurmountable. Tim is shown the positives of having friendships with people aside from your wife. The sharing, support, encouragement of the friend group means so much to Tim. He's able to visualize being friends with this group of men for a long period of time. Due to unfortunate events that haven't been released in the trailers, Austin no longer wants to be friends with Tim again. This news hits Tim like a shockwave. He's told to back off and leave the friend group. He's being cut off by the very people he thought will never do that to him. It is hinted that Tom's wife may be in a secret relationship with Justin. That may have been the very thing that pushes him over the edge. The movie is a story about how a sweet, boring young man, happy with his life, all of a sudden starts committing crimes. It is basically Tim's journey towards evil. How far will he go to exact his revenge? Will Tim's wife leave him for Justin? Will he get closure from the very people he thought were his friends? Only time will tell. The writers are looking to tell the challenges of being an old, uninteresting man in the United States. It is usually the woman that is the main character in most, if not all, these kinds of stories. There is a reason for that. Beautiful women are mostly given the roles. They are fun to look at, they are hot, even when they commit horrible acts, a large sum of the audience may still support them. There are countless movies or television shows that have performed well in the box office due to the focus on women's issues. These are the kind of stories that can be enjoyed by all genders, regardless of political beliefs, race, or gender. It makes financial sense to do so. In the current landscape of Hollywood, most people will never pay to watch a film on the challenges that men go through in the modern world. There is a lot of healing the society has to go through for people to pay attention to the male-driven movie. Correction, this type of male-driven movie. Weak, uninteresting men do not get cast in movies or television. That is why in past or current movies, men are always portrayed as tall, strong, intelligent, handsome, just to get anyone to watch. The writers of the film might also want to explore the concept of rejection It is something that most of the human relays can relate to. In the movie's case, Tim is rejected by his friends, wife, kids all at once. In the trailers, Tim is going to do some awful stuff to the people he once called friends. The trailer shows the flaws of the film that might make few audiences that might watch the movie not bother. The character Tim, not to shame him, but he is not pleasing to look at. Most people selfishly will tolerate a horrible story, awful character, bad setting, so long as the main character is beautiful to watch. The casting of Tim Robinson was surely a horrible choice that the casting directors all will regret making. The casting directors should be fired if the movie fails to be seen by anyone. His personality should be able to cover his appearance. It should be used as a blanket to cover his damn face. The main actor has starred in a lot of mediocre projects. Tim Robinson should not speak if asked what he loves about the movie. Paul Rudd is one that A24 should market as the main star of the film. The posters, his pictures should be larger than the rest of the other characters. Kate Mara playing the role of Tim's wife is the decision that was wise. No one will be surprised if she cheats on him. This movie seems like it will be filled with a lot of expositions as a method of telling a story. The budget of the film is very low and it can be seen. The horrible sets, cheap camera, most of the things as per the trailer seem to be cheap. Most fans are not expecting much from the film. People expect the film to tell a decent story focused on men's issues. The best scene of the entire movie will be Tim watching his wife getting railed by Justin. If the movie can speed up to that actual part, then the movie might get back its small budget.